Item number 6021. Index. Expressions of experience. Object class. Safe. Special containment procedures. There are no pursuits for containment at this time. A growing consensus between Foundation personnel generalizes that SCP-6021 may exist as a currently unexplained element of the human psyche. Description: SCP-6021 is a potentially anomalous behavioral abnormality observed within certain members of the species group Homo sapiens. Subjects affected by SCP-6021 develop the following symptoms: increased self-reflection, increased desire for self-expression, increased artistic ability. SCP-6021 is generally induced when subjects view specific places and events on the planet Earth. Sites commonly include sunsets, sunrises, open landscapes usually inhabited by some type of grazing animal, and large objects, both artificial and natural. Subjects will often stare at these areas for long periods of time, purportedly subconsciously designing metaphors around their own observations of the view to help describe themselves. After some change occurs in what the subject is observing, they will disengage from their hypnosis and attempt to describe what they saw within the next 3 days, often utilizing different forms of artistic expression, including writing, drawing, and music. Discovery/historical evidence. Dr. Alfred Black of the Anthropological Patterns Department was instrumental in identifying key attributes to define SCP-6021 as an enigmatic and recurring phenomenon. His research has uncovered more than 100 probable appearances of SCP-6021 throughout human history. One such incident plausibly produced Edvard Munch's The Scream, of which Munch was possessed to create after becoming transfixed by a sunset over a Norwegian fjord. His painting of the clouds as actual blood to apparently represent the scream of nature evidences a likely connection between it and a requisite manifestation of SCP-6021. Description extension. An example of a written expression taken from a subject can be read below. Apocalyptic shades of fiery red and dashing violet dance across the receding tide. Silhouetted land, backlit by the falling sun, is visible in the distance. Its utter darkness ushers me towards it. Soon, I exclaim, soon I will be with you, my quiet abyss, my final peace. The silent call reverberates within me as I try to bask in the fleeting warm glow, only to be greeted by a waning satellite's cold reflection. Without the light, I can no longer hear the distant cry of my sweet escape, so I take my leave. Just my footsteps remain, a minor disturbance that will go unnoticed. The tide comes in over the next few hours, and it swallows the evidence of my ever existing there wholesale. The sand settles, and nothing is left to disturb the sublime serenity. In a debriefing interrogation of the subject, they admitted to feelings of unfulfillment and isolation caused by a self-perceived nature to derange environments of which they intrude. In a tangential conversation, the subject depicted, at length, their desire for inner tranquility